doing?
Hey Nathan, we're getting ready to go to church.
But today's Wednesday, not Sunday.
Yeah, but you see, to go to church on Sunday, we need to pre-register.
Why?
Well, a couple reasons, 3 reasons. The first is we need to make sure we've been screened so that we probably don't have COVID. So that means we've confirmed none of us have a cough, runny nose, sore throat, aches and pains, have our sense of smell, and have our sense of taste. Next, we need to confirm none of us have traveled outside of the province in the past 2 weeks. And finally, we need to confirm that none of us have been exposed to somebody with COVID in the past 2 weeks. That's the first reason. The second reason is we're only allowed to have 50 people at a worship service. And so if more than 50 people want to come, we have to have 2 services. So we need to know our numbers. And finally, the third reason is we've taken a lot of steps to reduce the possibility of transmission of COVID, but if transmission does occur, we need to have documentation to help contact tracing for the government.
What about people at high risk?
Well, the rules are all about reducing the probability of transmission. And what the government wants is for people who are at high risk to take extra precautions and avoid these assemblies. So people at high risk are over the age of 65, have underlying medical conditions, or are taking care of somebody who meets the first 2 criteria.
Oh, dang it. I am taking care of my grandma who's over 80 and has lung problems. Looks like no church for me.
Well, thank you for staying home, Nathan. That's the responsible thing to do. However, there is church for you. You're in luck. We're still going to be recording it and broadcasting it, probably even live on Zoom. So everybody in the building will know who's attending worship, not in the building.
Yay!
Are we lining for a rock concert or something?
Nope. We need to limit the amount of people inside the church at any time, so they're checking us at the door.
So a rock concert.
No. Unlike a rock concert, there will be no live singing by you or the choir.
So exactly like a rock concert.
I don't get it.
Well, you see, most musicians and singers lip sync to their own music in big concerts.
Oh.
Hello, Nathan.
Why is she wearing a mask? It's not very friendly.
Well, you see, masks protect everybody from the wearer. It's good social hygiene to wear a mask.
So are they mandatory? He isn't wearing one.
No, masks are optional. We'd encourage you to wear one if you have one.
Can I go in now?
Not yet. I have to ask you a couple questions, Nathan. First, are you aware of the risks of attending an in-person worship?
Yes.
Do you have any symptoms of COVID, such as a cough, fever, achiness, soreness, sore throat, runny nose, lack of smell?
Nope.
Have you traveled or been in contact with anybody in the past 2 weeks who has COVID?
Nope.
Okay, you might think I've already answered these questions, right? But we have to ask them again at the door because you answered the questions on Wednesday and things can change from Sunday. So it sounds like you're feeling fine, Nathan. In you go. You're in pew number 3.
Sweet.
Hey, Nathan, where's all the coat hooks?
Oh, we took them away. So you gotta take your coat with you directly to your seat.
I guess so we don't touch them. Okay, I'm just gonna get a coffee first.
No coffee. You have to bring your own coffee if you want some. Now, please go directly to your
No
seat.
coffee? Okay, no problem. I just gotta drop something off for Jackie in the
Nope.
office.
The rest of the church is out of bounds.
The rest of the church is out of
Please
bounds.
go directly to your seat.
Well, can I at least go to the bathroom?
Of course you can. We're not animals.
Oh, good. Okay, so I'm gonna get my name tag then.
Nope.
No name
Can't grab
tags.
your name tag. Go directly to your seat.
Huh. Let's go to the toddler room, family room.
Nope. Can't. All your children and your entire family have to stay with you for the entire service.
I have to sit with him the entire service?
The entire time. Now, please go directly to your seat.
Well, looks like it's gonna be fun, Isaac. Let's go. Well, Nathan, when you came in the door, we have numbers, odd numbers on one side, even on the other, and letters are down the center. So when you came in, what letter or number were you given?
5, I believe.
So number 5 is right there. You missed it on the way in. And so this is all set up so people don't have to pass each other. And as you can see, we're well separated 2 meters apart everywhere.
But where are the Bibles, the hymnals?
Well, we've taken away all the Bibles and hymnals because all the high-touch items we don't want to have. So if you'd like to have a Bible or hymnal, you can either read the words on the screen or you can bring them from home. Similarly, there's no orders of service.
So if we have communion...
Communion will be BYOC. Bring your own communion. Valerie will do the ritual at the front, and we'll all partake in our pews.
Cool.
So you can take number 5 now.
Church is about to start.
What? How can you tell? Choir's not there, and no one's lined up for announcements.
Again, no singing, both for the congregation and for the choir. Music will either be a soloist or pre-recorded and shared on the screen. As for announcements, Valerie will read them and they are on the screen. We can't share microphones.
But ladies' luncheon is still on, right?
Restaurants are open, so it's not up to the church. What adults do outside of worship, the church is not responsible.
Okay. Cool.
Worship, finally, worship. Can I light the Christ candle?
Valerie's going to do that for us by herself.
Can I go up for children's time?
You know what? We can watch Crystal from here.
Do I go downstairs after children's time with the youth?
No, the youth are going to stay up here with us and we'll enjoy worship as a family.
Huh. Can I go put the offering in the plate when it comes by?
You can put the offering in the plate when we leave. The offering plates are going to be at the back so we don't have to hand them person to person.
Can I share the joy that the playgrounds are open again and I can see my friends there?
Well, I've already sent that joy to Valerie and she'll read them aloud. You see, we can't pass the microphone around. It's not very safe.
When can we sing?
Again, Isaac, I know I like singing at church too, but we can't sing at church. It's a high-risk activity. So all the music will be recorded by the choir ahead of time or we'll have a soloist to listen to.
This sure feels different.
It does feel different, but this is the things we need to do to make sure everybody is as safe as we can. COVID's a real threat, and we need to do what we can to maintain social distancing. The good news is, for all those people who are staying at home, we're recording this live. So they'll be able to see it, and hopefully we'll be doing it on Zoom, so we'll actually be able to see them at the same time. And that'll make it feel a bit more like we're all here.
Okay.
Oh, row 1, that's me. Good night, boys. Have a good afternoon. Hope you enjoyed church.
Row by row dismissal?
Yes, back to in front to ensure that we can keep 2 meters apart.
Okay, I'll wait to in the narthex to talk to Connor afterwards.
After dismissal, we leave. No copy, we can talk to Connor by phone.
Okay, I'll quickly thank Valerie for the lovely service.
You can thank Valerie, but by phone or by email. She will not be shaking hands with everybody on the way out.